Hey loves, I'm coming to you from Uluwatu, Bali. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the notifications button below. So one thing that comes up so much in all of my sessions is, how do I find my purpose? How do I live up to my purpose? How do I know what I'm here for? What is my sacred mission? And how do I get there? Okay, that's a lot, right? The thing is, oftentimes, and when I talk to my guides and the guides of all these beautiful beings I work with, it's not so much about what exactly you're here to do. Why is that? Because it's more about the motivation behind your why. Why is it that you do anything in life? Why do you go swimming? Why do you do things that you love? Why do you meet friends? Why do you follow your passion? What is your drive? So if we start there and backtrack to that point, you understand a lot more about why the what you exactly do is not as important as the why. Why do you do anything? For example, I love to support and empower people because it lights me up from the inside. It's my passion. Time flies. I have no recollection most of the time what I said, because it flows effortlessly and easily through me. I'm just a conduit. That is one of the biggest things. Another thing is, when we remove and release the trauma and pain that is built up around our heart chakra, that is built up around our voice, it doesn't let us truly speak out in our authentic truth. When we release the trauma around our sacral, our root chakra, that's all about belonging, and that is still stuck in scarcity mindset, full of fear to truly step up. We need to first remove and release all these layers of protection, of armor, of fear, of conditioning from our parents, families, friends, teachers, society, before we have enough space accumulated and cultured that we can from there find that true, what is it that actually makes me light up? The thing is, if we go back and we do this before and we try to forcefully find that one thing that we're here for, our mission, we often get hijacked and hoodwinked by this, our mind. The thing is, our mind, if it's still stuck in survival mode, still stuck in scarcity mindset, I don't have enough, how do I pay my next rent? How do I live up to my own expectations and all the expectations of others? How do I still impress her or them or he or myself? How? There is not enough space to hone in on the divine, intuitive flow that comes from within. So I invite you to sit with that for a moment and let that penetrate the crust into the core of your heart. The thing is that oftentimes we get so wrapped up and then distracted about the missions and the purposes that we lose track of the path that leads us there, that hooks us up with the right people, the right circumstances, the right timing in the right places. Because we're so conditioned to think that life goes like this, is the steady incline of better, stronger, more successful, more abundant, you name it, it's all about this. But the reality is that life flows like this. It doesn't do that. That is bullshit. It's a conditioning that we have been so accustomed to and so used to that we don't even question it anymore most of the time. Interesting, huh? So let's backtrack. If we make enough space to honor our inner children that have been neglected, misinterpreted, unhealed, unheard, unseen, unacknowledged from their pains and suffering from childhood and sometimes past lives. We create space, we clean house. We clean house. And from that house cleaning stage, we have enough space to sit in stillness and let divine, our divinity, our higher selves, our council of light, how I like to call it, come in and inspire us in our creative expression, in our flow, from this passionate, deeply humbled, yet confident space. So if you want to put an umbrella word over all of this, it would be find yourself, heal yourself, love yourself deeply, honor yourself in all aspects of who you are at all times. And from there, you create the space to inspire that part of you that wants to come forth and say, I like this. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's give it a whirl. And there's a practice that I like doing, and that is sitting in stillness. Coming to my heart space, taking deep breaths into my nose, through my heart, into my womb, out into the earth. Releasing anything that doesn't serve me. In through the nose, out through the heart, the womb, back into the earth. From that space, ask, rub your hands, point your fingertips down to the earth and say drain. Drain anything and all that no longer serves me, that is not of my purpose, that is not representing my highest light and potential. Drain that which is outdated, which is conditioned, which is not mine to begin with. Drain, drain, drain. You will feel like something is leaving your body, something is moving from in here to out there. When that is finished, place your hands on your heart and say, fill. You can fill with whatever you wish. Fill with light, unconditional love, pleasure, purpose, fun, laughter, soul tribe, sunlight, moonshine, whatever you wish. Sending you epic blessings from this magical island. Namaste.